Okay, it's Memorial Day 2018, and I'm going to try some baby back ribs on the Weber charcoal kettle grill. Okay, so I peeled off the membrane on the back, and see here, get that on there, and I'll rub that on, and then I'll put some sauce on it. Be back in a minute. Now I'm going to tell you something that I'm sure all of you guys and gals who know what you're doing are going to jump all over me for, but I don't have any good rub. I don't have any rub, period. Looked up some recipes on YouTube, and of course I don't have the ingredients to make those rubs. So hey, put on what I had, which is some McCormick's Montreal steak sauce, steak seasoning, I'm sorry. Anyway, put that on both sides and about ready to throw it on the grill. Need to check on our charcoal first and be back in a minute. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes and I think that's ready. So we're going to dump that out. Okay, I'm trying the slow, what do they call it? Low and slow or whatever method. Put the charcoal over to one side. And I put the ribs on the other side, and you notice I put a little pan of water down there. I bought a 6-pack of these little aluminum, they call them loaf pans for $2.70 some, I think it was. Anyway, put that in there with water. Okay, one of the problems with watching so many YouTubes like I've done is you get all this information in your head and it gets jumbled up. You have one person telling you it's better at 250 degrees, another one telling you it's better at 300, different temperatures. But anyway, so far the needle is up to, what's that, about 460 degrees, something like that, inside that kettle. And so I'm going to have to close them off and get that temperature down a little bit here. So we'll try that and be back shortly. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes since I closed off those vents or closed them down some. Didn't close them completely off, but as you can see, the temperature is down to about 300 degrees. So hopefully we'll stabilize there and let you know what happens. Hey, while we're waiting, I just wanted to plug some folks on YouTube that I have really enjoyed. Paul and Kathy Short, and you might hear some parents and their kids next door playing in a pool. But anyway, Paul and Kathy Short up in Newfoundland, Canada. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching their videos. Paul can fix just about anything. And Wrangler Star, spelled with a W, and this guy and his family are just wonderful. Love their videos. And one of my favorites, April Wilkerson, young lady from down in Texas, is just amazing. She has learned to do just about anything, build just about anything. She's an amazing young lady. Anyway, check out their videos, as if they don't have enough subscribers. But they've got subscribers for a reason, because they put out good videos. And like I said, I have thoroughly enjoyed them. Anyway, be back shortly. Okay, it's been a few more minutes and temperature is down to 250. So as you can see, I opened up the vents, top and bottom, some more, so hopefully that'll stabilize it, maybe raise it up just a little bit, and we'll see. Well, folks, I have a confession. This is the first Weber kettle grill I've ever owned. I'm learning. What happened was apparently when I shut the vents off or shut them down so far, either that killed the fire or they were just burning so fast they burned up. I'm not sure. I'm learning, folks. But anyway, I opened it up and put some more charcoal in there, and hopefully there was just enough coals left to start the new charcoal. We'll see. If not, I'll have to start some all over again. So we'll be back shortly and let you know what happens. Well, folks, I'm learning a lot. My fire went completely out. So the new coals, or charcoal I poured in would not ignite, so I had to get out the chimney. So I'm trying to get these coals started now, and we'll start all over. Be back soon. This time I dumped the coals in before they all got ashed over. Hopefully the ones that weren't completely lit yet will get lit later on, but already the temperature is up to about 400 degrees. And I went ahead and immediately shut down the damper a little bit, not completely, not like I did before. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, folks, I'm learning. I'm sitting close by to keep an eye on the temperature there, but while I'm sitting here or standing here, I noticed this dark cloud up here, so we might get some rain soon. Well, it's been just over an hour, and as you can see, the temperature is down to about 350, which is where I would really like for it to be. Now, I don't know whether that's because I finally got my adjustments right on the vents, or maybe the charcoal is burning up. I don't know. I understand that this lump charcoal burns faster than the briquettes. I understand that. But like I said, I don't know whether they're burning up and lowering the temperature, or it's because of the vents being adjusted right. I'm hoping it's the latter. And it's starting to rain, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, it's been a little over 2 hours now, and you can see the temperature is still between 325 and 350, I'd say, somewhere thereabouts. Gonna open it up and take a look at our ribs. And like I said, a little over 2 hours. I think they're looking good. Of course, I'm not a pro, and I don't really know what they're supposed to look like, but they got a long ways to go, that's for sure. I think I'm going to drop a few more coals in there. Be right back. It's been about 4 hours now, and I took the ribs out and wrapped them in foil, put them back in, let them go for, I don't know, another hour or so like that. Well, folks, like I told you, I'm learning as I go along. Came out here and checked the gauge a few minutes ago, and it was down below 300 degrees, probably below 250, I'd say, but anyway, I didn't know what was going on. So I opened up the lid, and there was plenty of charcoal that wasn't burning, and so I got to looking, and what had happened is the smaller charcoal chips had clogged up the holes in the bottom, so it wasn't getting any air. So I had to clean all that out and restacked the charcoal and put the lid back on, and the temperature is slowly climbing back up, and I'm looking for it to go up above 300 again. Well, as you can see, the temperature did get back up close to 400. I just shut the vents off just a little bit more. I don't want it to be quite that high. But I'm going to open it up here in a few minutes and unwrap the ribs and put some, I think it was called bone-sucking sauce on them. Just picked up some of that when I was out, and I'll put some of that on and let it cook a little longer. Kind of wish I'd videoed that just now when I opened that up. The steam came out of it. There you go. You can see a little bit of steam, but anyway. I think that was probably kept some of the moisture in, but that's kind of neat looking. And you can see how it's pulling away from the bone down there. So they tell me that's an indication that it's almost done. So anyway, we're going to take it out. And, oh, look at it bending when it breaks there. That's another indication, I say. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to have to lay the phone down here. iPhone, so I'll be back in a minute, folks. Get it out of the foil, and now we're going to add some bone-sucking sauce, thicker style, and I believe on the side it says manufactured for Ford's Foods Incorporated, Raleigh, North Carolina, and there's a toll-free number on there if you guys want to order some of that, but I bought it at Lowe's, so you can just stop in at your local Lowe's and get some of that. I'm going to brush some of that on and see what it tastes like. I was able to brush that bone-sucking sauce on there, But unfortunately, I couldn't brush it on the other side because when I tried to turn it over, it was just falling apart. So I'm gonna have to settle for it being on one side, and I'm gonna cover it back up and just let it cook for just a few more minutes and take her off and dig in. Okay, folks, it's been just over 5 hours. I think it's time to enjoy. Be back in a minute. Well, there they are, folks. From what I've learned on YouTube, you should let the meat set for a little while to redistribute the juices or something like that. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. Let it set for a few minutes, and then my wife and I will have supper. Let you know how it turns out. Okay, folks, here goes. I'm going to cut into it and see what it looks like. Wow. Look at that. It's just falling apart. Oh my goodness. It's pretty hot, but I gotta try a bite. That is so good. That bone-sucking sauce is outstanding. Oh, delicious.